Datta, Sri Guru Datta.
Jai Guru 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 Datta, Sri Guru Datta.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyaya Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadguru Bhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Guru Datta, Happy Janmashtami, and welcome to Datta Arpanam with your host Rishi Nirvan Baharu
and Ravita Singh. Jai Guru Datta, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in on this very special day, Janmashtami Day, to Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Dr. Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji of Avadhuta Dattapitam in Mysuru. Today's program begins with the offering of pranams, gratitude and this invocation prayer at the sacred feet of beloved Sadgurudeva Pujya Shri Swamiji, as this program, possible only through His divine grace, is offered to him. Please join Pujya Shri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji now in worship.
श्री गणेशाय नमः, श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः, श्रीपादवल्लभ नरसिंह सरस्वती, श्री गुरुदत्तात्रेयाय नमः, श्री गणपति सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीभूयुत श्रीहरिचिह्निताभ्याम् अगस्त्यरेखादिभिरञ्चिताभ्याम् निगूढबीजाक्षरमुद्रिताभ्याम् नमो नमः सद्गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्। गणपति गुरुमेकं सच्चिदानन्दरूपम्, विबुधनिवह सेव्यं योगमार्गाधिरूढम्, शरणमुपगतानामार्तिसङ्घाद्रिवज्रम् मम हृदयनिवासम्, भक्तिनम्रो नमामि, भक्तिनम्रो नमामि।
Once again, everyone, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to this morning's edition of Datta Arpanam. Today's program is being brought to you through the kind courtesy of Ramlal Educational Institute of No. 12 Exchange Lots Coover, Valini's Drug Mart Limited of 58 to 60 Sutton Street, San Fernando, Debe Supermart Limited of 182 SS Erin Road, Debe, and Koke Supermart Limited of 14 Naparima Miaro Road, San Fernando.
Today, the incarnation of Lord Sri Hari as Sri Krishna is celebrated. It is a day which is dear to millions across the world, and so it should come as no surprise that today's episode of Datta Arpanam will be dedicated to Lord Sri Hari and Sri Krishna.
Let us get today's Janmashtami celebration started with the worship of the remover of obstacles. Please open the Bhajanmala app or visit the website www.bhajanmala.com. Enter Bhajan ID number 22 and join in worshipping this elephant-faced Lord, without whom we probably never would have heard of Bhagavad Gita.
That's right. It is thanks to Lord Ganapati, who assiduously scribed the Mahabharata while Sage Vyasa narrated it to him, that today we have access to the words of Sri Krishna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which is contained within the Bhishma Parva of the Mahabharata. So let us all, as Rishi just said, join together and worship with hearts filled with gratitude Lord Ganapati. Once again, the Bhajan ID number is 22.
Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Gam 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 Ganapati Vinayaka Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Kshipra Ganapati Vinayaka, Kshipra Ganapati Vinayaka, Vibramadura Vinayaka, Vibramadura Vinayaka, Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka, Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka. Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Lambodara He Vinayaka Lambodara He Vinayaka Lambodara He Vinayaka Lambodara He Vinayaka Lamba Uragadara Vinayaka Lamba Uragadara Vinayaka Lamba Uragadara Vinayaka Lamba Uragadara Vinayaka Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Hari Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Hari Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Sachidananda Vinayaka Sachidananda Vinayaka Sachidananda Vinayaka Sadguru Datta Vinayaka Sadguru Datta Vinayaka Sachidananda Vinayaka Sachidananda Vinayaka Sadguru Datta Vinayaka Sadguru Datta Vinayaka Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Hari Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Hari Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka Hari Gam Gam Ganapati Vinayaka 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 Vinayaka
a powerful Bijakshara for Lord Ganapati, or a powerful seed letter or seed syllable for Lord Ganapati, was repeatedly heard in that bhajan. Who better to know best how to infuse power into a Lord Ganapati bhajan than Lord Ganapati's namesake and disciple, Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji, also known as Ganapati Swamiji or Pujya Appaji. You were just listening to Pujya Appaji here on Datta Arpanam. Thank you for tuning in to today's offering, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Appaji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valinesh Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
Today, as Janmashtami, or the incarnation of Lord Sri Hari as Sri Krishna, is celebrated on Datta Arpanam, we turn to Pujya Appaji's teachings on Srimad Bhagavatam for inspiration. So, as has been instructed by Pujya Appaji, before commencing any reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, let us join in worshipping Naranarayana Maharishis, Goddess Saraswati, and Sage Vyasa. Narayanam Namaskritya Naran Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta. While today we celebrate Lord Sri Hari's incarnation as Sri Krishna, it is not his words which get today's episode of Datta Arpanam going. Instead, today we have a slightly different format of Datta Arpanam. Today, as we listen to the words of another incarnation of Lord Sri Hari, Kapila Muni, you are all encouraged to mentally visualize what you are hearing and offer your mental prostrations. Now, please, if you are driving or operating any type of machinery, or if you are in the kitchen handling any sharp items like a knife or hot items, please focus on the task at hand and do not focus on the mental visualizations. If you are doing any of those activities just outlined, for now, just listen and enjoy listening. Tomorrow, the YouTube link for today's program will be posted to the Datta Arpanam Facebook page, so you can listen then or any time afterwards, any safe time, and do your visualizations then.
What are these visualizations about which Rishi is speaking? Well, today, as we celebrate the Universal Father's incarnation, who better to try to work on visualizing than that Supreme Father himself? And how fortunate we are that in his incarnation as Kapila Muni, the Lord himself described the delightful form of Mahavishnu, or Lord Sri Hari, and Sage Vyasa shared this with us in Srimad Bhagavatam. And how extra fortunate we are that Ganapati Swamiji has, in turn, made this description readily available to us through his discourses on Srimad Bhagavatam.
One of the features for which Kapila Muni is famous is the fact that he became guru to his own mother. Our parents are our first gurus, but here, in the Lord's incarnation as Kapila Muni, that role switched and Kapila Muni became a guru to his own mother. He imparted many valuable lessons to her, and one of the lessons he taught to his mother is that when we withdraw the senses from outer material comforts, in other words, when we withdraw the senses from worldly comforts, the mind's inclination towards desires reduces. Desires, likes and dislikes, these distance us from God. But when we focus completely and exclusively upon the Lord, feelings of likes and dislikes get destroyed. When we practice this yoga, our minds become purified. We develop absolute concentration.
But before we begin today's meditation upon the masculine form of Lord Sri Hari, let us bring our hearts and minds to Mother Goddess, who played a crucial role in the Lord's incarnation as Sri Krishna.
As most of you would know, Sri Krishna incarnated in a jail cell in the Indian city of Mathura. At the time of his birth, his parents, Vasudeva and Devaki, heard a voice instructing Vasudeva to go to Gokula and switch their baby with the baby daughter of Yashoda and Nanda. The chains which bound Vasudeva in that jail cell miraculously came loose, enabling him to follow the divine instruction.
Kamsa, the tyrant king and cousin of Devaki, had made a vow to kill all of Devaki's children, as he had been foretold that his end would come at the hands of Devaki's 8th child.
When Kamsa heard that Devaki had given birth to her 8th child, who was none other than Sri Krishna, Kamsa himself went to the jail cell to see. But remember, by now the baby boy born to Devaki and Vasudeva had been switched with the baby girl born to Yashoda and Nanda. So when Kamsa, the egoistic king, saw that Devaki's 8th child was a girl, he laughed, thinking that there was no way this female child could one day destroy him. Still though, this did not stop the evil king from attempting to bring that baby girl's life to an end.
But who can defy the will of the Lord? As Kamsa tried to end that baby girl's life, she slipped out of his hands, rose into the air, and assumed her true form, the form of Mother Goddess, Durgi Parameshwari.
And Durgi Parameshwari was none other than an incarnation of Yoga Maya. She was Nanda Bali. Please join Ganapati Swamiji now as he glorifies that divine mother, Nanda Bali. You can find the words to this unique bhajan by entering bhajan ID number 680 on your Bhajanmala app or on the Bhajanmala website www.bhajanmala.com.
Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale. Chandi Durgi, Chandi Durgi, Chandi Durgi, Maga Maga Kali. Chandi Durgi, Chandi Durgi, Chandi Durgi, Maha Maha Kali. Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale. Kanakavalli, 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 Jaya Kanakavalli, 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 Jaya Kanakavalli. కనకవల్లి అంటే మహాలక్ష్మి అమ్మవారి ఇక్కడ చెప్పుకొని వచ్చారు. అక్కడ త్రిపుర, తర్వాత ఇక్కడ లక్ష్మిని చెప్పుకొని వచ్చారు. ఇక్కడ కల్పవల్లి, 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 జయ కల్పవల్లి, 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 జయ కల్పవల్లి. నందబాలే, 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 త్రిపుర నందబాలే, 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 త్రిపుర నందబాలే. మగమాగే, 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 జయ మగదుర్గి. మహమాయే, 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 జయ మహదుర్గి. లలితాంబ, 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 జయ లలితాంబ, 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 జయ మహదాంబ. లలితాంబ, జయ మహదాంబ, లలితాంబ, జయ మహదాంబ. నందబాలే, 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 త్రిపుర నందబాలే, 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 Mahakali. Chandi Durgi, Chandi Durgi, Chandi Durgi, Mahakali. Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale, Nandabale, Sachidananda Bale, Nandabale, Sachidananda Bale, Nandabale, Sachidananda Bale, Nandabale, Sachidananda Bale, Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale, 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 Tripura Nandabale, Tripura Nandabale, Tripura Nandabale, Tripura Nandabale, Tripura Nandabale.
Even though that bhajan glorifies Mother Goddess Nanda Bali, one cannot hear it and not remember Sri Krishna. After all, Nanda Bali incarnated to assist in Sri Krishna's mission. Today, according to the lunar calendar, the Saptami or 7th day ends just after 5 p.m. and the Ashtami or the 8th day of this lunar month of Shravana begins immediately after that.
Janmashtami, which comes from the words Janma or birth and Ashtami or 8th, is celebrated at midnight on the Ashtami in the lunar month of Shravana. And so, tonight at midnight, we celebrate that glorious moment when Lord Sri Hari incarnated as Sri Krishna.
In honor of Janmashtami, today on Datta Arpanam, a special yoga, a special meditation will be conducted. So please stay tuned in to today's program, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Ganapati Swamiji and thanks to the sponsorship by Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited and Kokie Supermart Limited.
As you heard before, if you are performing any tasks which warrant full attention, please do not do this meditation now. Just listen and enjoy. When the YouTube link for today's episode is posted to the Datta Arpanam Facebook page tomorrow, you will have open access to this meditation should you wish to do it. Just to remind you, this yoga was taught by Kapila Muni to his mother and disciple. The Lord, in the form of Kapila Muni, told his mother that to bring one closer to God, the senses need to be controlled. Focusing on the form of the Lord, who is capable of being both with form and without form, focusing on such a Lord with complete attention helps us to rein in the senses. One should close their eyes and bring their focus to the tip of their nose. Holding this focus, he or she should then meditate upon the form of the Lord. The complete form of Lord Sri Hari should be contemplated upon until the mind achieves absolute stability. Based on your individual taste, you can contemplate upon the Lord as if he is standing, sitting, walking, or resting. And when you meditate upon his form, fix your mind upon every limb, one after the other in sequence. Please listen now to this beautiful Upadesham which Kapila Muni shared with his mother. And as you listen, as was mentioned before, for those of you who can safely visualize what is being shared, try to visualize and offer your namaskarams or prostrations to the Divine Lord, Lord Sri Hari.
The form of Lord Sri Hari, who is ever youthful, is wondrous and supremely beautiful. That Sri Hari, who is revered by all the three worlds, is forever eager to bless his devotees. The Lord's lotus feet are beautiful, with the marks of a thunderbolt, a gourd or spike stick, a flag, and a lotus petal on it. The radiance from his raised reddish toenails, that radiance dispels the darkness from the minds of saints who are in deep meditation. The water with which the Lord's feet are washed, that water flows as the river Ganga. By holding those pure waters on his head, Lord Shiva turned into an embodiment of auspiciousness. Like a thunderbolt, these lotus feet of Lord Sri Hari destroy mountains of impurities in the devotee who meditates upon them. Goddess Lakshmi, who has lotus-like eyes, is the mother of Creator Brahma. She is revered by all the devatas. That goddess Lakshmi keeps the lower part of the Lord's legs, from his knees to his ankles, on her thighs, and gently massages them with her lustrous hands. Moving up slowly to the Lord's knees now. The Lord's knees are the refuge for all energy and strength. They resemble the linseed flower, which is bluish lavender in color. These knees rest on the shoulders of Garuda and glow divinely. The Lord's golden yellow pitambara clothing stretches down to his ankles. His waistband, made of exquisite pearls, encircles the entire universe. Once, from the deep navel of Lord Sri Hari, who supports all the worlds, a beautiful, deep lotus, which contains in it all the worlds, arose. From this lotus arose Lord Brahma. The Lord's chest, his breast, resemble a pair of shining lovely emeralds. They glow with a white radiance due to the luster of the pearl chains which adorn his chest. That chest is the residence of Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. It fills the mind and the eyes of the devotee who meditates upon it with complete joy. The luster of the Lord's neck, or the brilliance of the Lord's neck, adds beauty to the exquisitely glittering Kaustuba gem that is on his chest. The rotating Mandara mountain polished the armlets and other ornaments that adorn the Lord's arms and shoulders, causing them to shine even more brightly. His arms and the guardian deities of the worlds who take refuge in these arms are engaged in completing their duties. It is impossible to withstand the brilliance of Sudarshana Chakra, the discus that emits innumerable sparkling rays. In the Lord's lotus-like hands, the conch glitters like a royal swan. His mace or gada is known as Kaumodaki. This mace, which is smeared with the blood of powerful demons that were crushed by it, is very dear to Lord Sri Hari. A long Vanamala garland adorns the Lord's neck. A swarm of bees hover around it, buzzing melodiously. The glittering, pure Kaustubha gem that adorns the Lord's neck represents the pure Jiva Tattva. With the sole intention of blessing his devotees, Lord Sri Hari took up a form. With its long and raised nose, his lotus face glows brilliantly. The beauty of his pure, shining cheeks is further enhanced with the reflection of the crocodile-shaped earrings that dazzle on his ears. The Lord's lotus face is the repository of all beauty. It is adorned by curly hair. It glows with attractive eyes and strikingly beautiful eyebrows. Even that lovely lotus which is surrounded by bees and which is a shelter for two fish, even that lotus pales in comparison to the Lord's beautiful eyes. Those eyes are filled with compassion, which flows uninterruptedly towards the Lord's devotees. To the devotee, it gives relief from the afflictions that torment him. The Lord's gaze is filled with love and is accompanied by a charming smile. Such a gaze bestows innumerable blessings upon the devotee. Lord Sri Hari's charming smile dries up the ocean of tears formed due to extreme grief in the devotee. Hence, this smile should be meditated upon. The devotee should then meditate upon the eyebrows of the Lord, which he created using his illusionary power so as to protect the saints from the arrows of Manmata, the Lord of Desire. When Lord Sri Hari laughs loudly, the glow on his lower lip emanates brightly. Due to its reflection, 2 rows of teeth that are like jasmine buds gleam. The devotee should focus upon Lord Sri Hari in his heart and should meditate upon his charming smile. He should surrender his mind, overflowing with love, to Lord Sri Hari. He should never desire to see anything other than Sri Hari. When this is done, that person's heart, which is overflowing with love towards Lord Sri Hari, will thrive in devotion. This bliss will cause his body to become covered in goosebumps. Again and again, tears of joy will flow from his eyes, drenching his body. Jai Sri Hari. Listeners, if your eyes are still closed, please leave them closed. Bring your 2 palms together and rub them gently. Keep rubbing them. Now rub them a little more vigorously, still keeping the eyes closed. Now place your palms over your closed eyes and feel the heat from your palm against your closed eyes. Slowly open your eyes and look into your palms. Now lower your hands.
Listeners, devotees, if you practice such meditation daily, eventually, by the Lord's grace, not only will you be able to purify your mind by detaching from worldly likes and dislikes, but the mind will eventually detach from even the object of meditation. When you continue to do this relentlessly for a period of time, the mind will become completely free from feelings of I-ness. Such a mind will eventually merge completely into the self. Spiritual ignorance or avidya will be totally washed away. This is the state of moksha or liberation. Happy Janmashtami to you all. At this stage, let us all join in glorifying Sri Krishna Paramatma. Please join now in Nama Sankirtanam.
Govinda Gopala Bala Govinda Govinda Gopala Bala Govinda Ninninda Jagavel Ananda Ninninda Jagavel Ananda Govinda Gopala Bala Govinda Govinda Gopala Bala Govinda Ninninda Jagavel Ananda Ninninda Jagavel Ananda Govinda Gopala Bala Govinda ಬಲು ಚಂದ ನನ್ನ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬಲು ಮಂದ ನಿನ್ನಾಟ ಬಲು ಚಂದ ನನ್ನ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬಲು ಮಂದ ಆ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಹಣದ ಹಿಂದೆ ನನ್ನೋಟ ಅತಿ ಮೋಹದ ಕಾಟ ಹಣದ ಹಿಂದೆ ನನ್ನೋಟ ಅತಿ ಮೋಹದ ಕಾಟ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ನನ್ನ ಹುಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ನನ್ನ ಹುಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ನನ್ನ ಹುಟ್ಟು ಇದು ನಿನ್ನ ಬಲುಗುಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ನನ್ನ ಹುಟ್ಟು ಇದು ನಿನ್ನ ಬಲುಗುಟ್ಟು ಇದು ನಿನ್ನ ಬಲುಗುಟ್ಟು ಇದು ನಿನ್ನ ಬಲುಗುಟ್ಟು ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಹರಿ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಕಣ್ಣಿದ್ದು ನಾ ಕುರುಡ ಏನೇನು ನಾ ಕಾಣೆ ಕಣ್ಣಿದ್ದು ನಾ ಕುರುಡ ಏನೇನು ನಾ ಕಾಣೆ ಸಚಿದಾನಂದ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನೋಡು ಬಲು ಆಸೆ ಸಚಿದಾನಂದ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನೋಡು ಬಲು ಆಸೆ ಗೋವಿಂದ 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 ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ 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 ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಆನಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಬಾಲ ಗೋವಿಂದ
Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. You are tuned in to Datta Arpanam on 103.1 FM. Extra special thanks go out today to Parama Pujya Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji and to the sponsors of Datta Arpanam, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited for making it possible for us to come together today to celebrate Shri Krishna Janmashtami.
And when one remembers Sri Krishna, automatically Srimad Bhagavad Gita comes to mind. So, before we begin to wrap up today's hour of devotion, please join in chanting chapter 3 of Bhagavad Gita, Karma Yoga. It is through Karma Yoga that one's mind becomes purified. Such a purified mind is eligible for jnana or knowledge of the self. If you do not have a copy of Srimad Bhagavad Gita with you, you can find the words to chapter 3 by entering stotra number 2275 on the Bhajanmala app or website. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha Atha Tritiyodhyayaha कर्मयोगः अर्जुन उवाच जायसि चेत् कर्मणस्ते मता बुद्धिर्जनार्दन तत्किं कर्मणि घोरे माम् नियोजयसि केशव व्यामिश्रेणेव वाक्येन बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे तदेकं वद निश्चित्य येन श्रेयोऽहमाप्नुयाम् श्रीभगवानुवाच लोकेऽस्मिन् विविधा निष्ठा पुरा प्रोक्ता मया नघ ज्ञानयोगेन साङ्ख्यानाम् कर्मयोगेन योगिनाम् न कर्मणामनारम्भात् नैष्कर्म्यं पुरुषोऽश्नुते न च सन्न्यसनादेव सिद्धिं समधिगच्छति न हि कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठत्य कर्मकृत कार्यते ह्यवशः कर्म सर्वः प्रकृतिजैर्गुणैः कर्मेन्द्रियाणि संयम्य य आस्ते मनसा स्मरन् इन्द्रियार्थान् विमूढात्मा मिथ्याचारः स उच्यते यस्विन्द्रियाणि मनसा नियम्यारभतेऽर्जुन कर्मेन्द्रियैः कर्मयोगम् असक्तः स विशिष्यते नियतं कुरु कर्म त्वम् कर्मज्यायो ह्यकर्मणः शरीरयात्रापि च ते न प्रसिद्धेन कर्मणः यज्ञार्थात् कर्मणोऽन्यत्र लोकोऽयं कर्मबन्धनः तदर्थं कर्म कौन्तेय मुक्तसङ्गः समाचर सह यज्ञाः प्रजा सृष्ट्वा पुरोवाच प्रजापतिः अनेन प्रसविष्यध्वम् एष वो सृष्टकामधुक देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यथ इष्टान् भोगान् हि वो देवाः दास्यन्ते यज्ञभाविताः तैर्दत्तानप्रदायैभ्यः यो भुङ्क्तेस्तेन एव सः यज्ञशिष्टाशिनः सन्तः मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः भुञ्जते ते त्वघं पापाः ये पचन्त्यात्मकारणात् अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्नसम्भवः यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यः यज्ञः कर्मसमुद्भवः कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवं विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षरसमुद्भवम् तस्मात् सर्वगतं ब्रह्म नित्यं यज्ञे प्रतिष्ठितम् एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रम् नानुवर्तयतीह यः अघायुरिन्द्रिया रामः मोघं पार्थ स जीवति यस्वात्मरतिरेव स्यात् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः नाकृते नेह कश्चन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः तस्मादसक्तः सततम् कार्यं कर्म समाचर असक्तो ह्याचरन् कर्म परमाप्नोति पूरुषः कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम् आस्थिता जनकादयः लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तदेवेतरो जनः स यत्प्रमाणम् कुरुते लोकस्तदनुवर्तते न मे पार्थास्ति कर्तव्यम् त्रिषु लोकेषु किञ्चन नानवाप्तमवाप्तव्यम् वर्त एव च कर्मणि यदि ह्यहम् न वर्तेय जातु कर्मण्यतन्द्रितः मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः उत्सीदेयुरिमे लोकाः न कुर्याम् कर्म चेदहम् संकरस्य च कर्ता स्याम् उपहन्यामि माः प्रजाः सक्ताः कर्मण्यविद्वांसः यथा कुर्वन्ति भारत कुर्याद्विद्वांस्तथा सक्तः चिकीर्षुर्लोकसङ्ग्रहम् न बुद्धिभेदम् जनयेत् अज्ञानाम् कर्मसङ्गिनाम् जोषयेत् सर्वकर्माणि विद्वान् युक्तः समाचरन् प्रकृतेः क्रियमाणानि गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः अहङ्कारविमूढात्मा कर्ताहमिति मन्यते तत्त्ववित्तु महाबाहो गुणकर्मविभागयोः गुणा गुणेषु वर्तन्ते इति मत्वा न सज्जते प्रकृतेर्गुणसम्मूढाः सज्जन्ते गुणकर्मसु तान् कृत्स्नविदो मन्दान् कृत्स्नविन्न विचालयेत् मयि सर्वाणि कर्माणि सन्न्यस्याध्यात्मचेतसा निराशीर्निर्ममो भूत्वा युध्यस्व विगतज्वरः ये मे मतमिदम् नित्यम् अनुतिष्ठन्ति मानवाः श्रद्धावन्तो न सूयन्तः मुच्यन्ते तेऽपि कर्मभिः ये त्वेतदभ्यसूयन्तः नानुतिष्ठन्ति मे मतम् सर्वज्ञानविमूढांस्तान् विद्धि नष्टान् चेतसः सदृशम् चेष्टते स्वस्याः प्रकृतेर्ज्ञानवानपि प्रकृतिम् यान्ति भूतानि निग्रहः किम् करिष्यति इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ श्रेयान् स्वधर्मो विगुणः परधर्मात् स्वनुष्ठितात् स्वधर्मे निधनं श्रेयः परधर्मो भयावहः अर्जुन उवाच अथ केन प्रयुक्तोऽयम् पापं चरति पूरुषः अनिच्छन्नपि वार्ष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः श्रीभगवानुवाच काम एष क्रोध एषः रजोगुणसमुद्भवः महाशनो महापाप्मा विद्धेनमिह वैरिणम् धूमेनाव्रियते वह्निः यथादर्शो मलेन च यथोल्बेनावृतो गर्भः तथा तेनेदमावृतम् आवृतम् ज्ञानमेतेन ज्ञानिनो नित्यवैरिणा कामरूपेण कौन्तेय दुष्पूरेणानलेन च इन्द्रियाणि मनो बुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम् तस्मात् त्वमिन्द्रियाण्यादौ नियम्य भरतर्षभ पाप्मानं प्रजहिह्येनं ज्ञानविज्ञाननाशनम् इन्द्रियाणि पराण्याहुः इन्द्रियेभ्यः परं मनः मनसस्तु परा बुद्धिः यो बुद्धेः परतस्तु सः एवं बुद्धेः परं बुद्ध्वा संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो कामरूपं दुरासदम् ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे कर्मयोगो नाम तृतीयोऽध्यायः सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः। Happy Sri Krishna Janmashtami to one and all. May the divine blessings of Sri Krishna Paramatma be with each and every one of you. At this stage, we begin to wrap up today's episode of Datta Arpanam.
Pranams and gratitude are offered at the divine feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji and Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, without whose teachings, compassion, love, guidance and music, this program would not exist.
Pranams to you, Puja Appaji and Sri Swamiji. Kindly forgive any errors which may have been committed in preparing or in sharing today's episode of Datta Arpanam, and please guide us to avoid such errors in the future.
Special thanks are extended to the staff at 103.1 FM and to the sponsors of Datta Arpanam: Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited and Kokie Supermart Limited. And of course, dear listener, an extra special thank you is extended to you for sharing this devotional hour with us.
If you would like to listen to today's program again, check out the Datta Arpanam Facebook page, where by tomorrow night the YouTube link for today's episode will be shared.
And once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in today. You are invited to please tune in to 103.1 FM again next Sunday at 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time for another episode of Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji.
Jai Guru Datta.
Shri Guru Datta. Harihi Om Tat Sat.
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡುವೆ ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಡಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿವೆ
ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗ ನೀನೆ ಅಂದೆ ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗ ನೀನೆ ಅಂದೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ನೀನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ
ಬಳಗ ನೀನೆ ಅಂದೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ನೀನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ
ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗ ನೀನೆ ಅಂದೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ನೀನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ
ಬಳಗ ನೀನೆ ಅಂದೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ನೀನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ
ಮುಂದುವರಿಯ ದೇವನೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮುಂದುವರಿಯ ದೇವನೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮುಂದುವರಿಯ ದೇವನೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮುಂದುವರಿಯ ದೇವನೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಗುಡಿಬೇಕು
ಹರೇ
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು
ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ
ಮರೆತು ಗುಡಿಬೇಕು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಪ್ರಾಣವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಪ್ರಾಣವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಪ್ರಾಣವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಪ್ರಾಣವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ನನ್ನ ಆಣೆ ಎಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ನನ್ನ ಆಣೆ ಎಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ನಿನ್ನ ಕಾಣ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ನಿನ್ನ ಕಾಣ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಪ್ರಾಣವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಾಣವೆಲ್ಲ
ಪ್ರಾಣವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಾಣೆ ಎಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಿನ್ನ ಕಾಣ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ನಿನ್ನ ಕಾಣ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು
ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜನ್ಮವೆತ್ತಿ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜನ್ಮವೆತ್ತಿ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜನ್ಮವೆತ್ತಿ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜನ್ಮವೆತ್ತಿ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಲಾರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಲಾರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಲಾರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಲಾರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜಯದ ಕೂಗು ಕೂಗಿಕೊಂಡೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜಯದ ಕೂಗು ಕೂಗಿಕೊಂಡೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜನ್ಮವೆತ್ತಿ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜನ್ಮವೆತ್ತಿ ಬಂದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಲಾರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಲಾರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜಯದ ಕೂಗು ಕೂಗಿಕೊಂಡೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಜಯದ ಕೂಗು ಕೂಗಿಕೊಂಡೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು
ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅರೆ
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ
ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮನೆಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಹಿಡಿದು
ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಳ ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಮರೆತು ಕುಣಿವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
जय गोविंद नाम स्मरण जय जय कृष्ण जय जय कृष्ण जय जय कृष्ण ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम तत्सत